see what factions they have. It looks like Dark Elves versus Tomb Kings to start off with. Dark Elves for Croissant, and the Tomb Kings for his opponent, HitmanFluffy. Okay, so Tomb King banner is up, and let's go into the battle casting screen, and I think we should be good. So yeah, taking a look at these two armies, we're going to see the Dark Elves. We're going to have 2 Sisters of Slaughter, 3 Bleak Swords, 3 Dread Spears, 3 Dark Riders Repeater Crossbows, 1 Cold, 1 Knight. Got Malekith once again on a Cold, and 1 Soul Stealer and Gaze of Malice. And then aside from that, I think there's only going to be some Vanguarded units over here in the form of 2 Doomfire Warlocks, one of them being the Slaanesh's Harvesters ROR. Now, for the Tomb Kings, we're going to have a single unit of Carrion way out on that far left flank. He is going to have what appears to be in slow motion before they get into combat. Oh, wow. So 2 Skeleton Spearmen. We're going to have some Skeleton Warriors. Make that 2 of them as well. We're going to have 2 Tomb Guard. He is going to have a single unit of Nehekar Horsemen in the back line here. 2 units of Ushabti, 1 on either flank. Got a Tomb Scorpion down here. And then we're going to be looking at the Necrosphinx of Usep diving in slow motion through this front line of Bleak Swords. An absolutely beautiful unit that has some devastating melee capabilities. Now we're going to be seeing a second Tomb Scorpion on that left flank. It's all about that symmetry, folks. And we're going to be seeing Archon the Black, the Tomb Blade of Archon, the Staff of Nagash, and the Liber Mortis. I always want to say Babonicus, but that's Skrulk. Got Fate of Buna, Soul Stealer, the Curse, and Life Leeching. So let's go ahead and full screen this. Uh-oh, a Steam notification popped up and blocked my access to the play button. There we go. So full speed, here we go. Oh, I love it when it does that. Throws those poor little infantry units up in the air and just slices and dices them. Now we have Malekith and his Cold War Knights diving in on top of the Necrosphinx of Usep. And look at this. What a big flank and rear charge from the Dark Elves. Those Vanguarded units got all the way around, just pulverized the Tomb King forces with a beautiful rear charge. The second unit of Sisters Slaughter is now coming in to fight. And we'll see what happens. We got some Skeleton Warriors getting summoned. Now we have Nehekara Horsemen coming over here, but the counter charge from the Doomfire Warlocks will be coming down in time. And yeah, a very good engagement for the Dark Elves over there on the Tomb King right flank. Meanwhile, in the center, though, oh boy, Coldland Knights getting routed. A Soul Stealer going down from Malekith, but Malekith is taking a ton of damage from the Necrosphinx of Usep, and now it is coming in to dish out some even more damage. Got a Tomb Scorpion coming forward, and oh man, the Dark Elves look like they may be in a really rough position here, as the Tomb King forces, in spite of some good wins from the Dark Elves on this flank, the Tomb Kings have just completely shattered the front line engagement. We got Ushabti pouring through, Tomb Scorpion, Skeleton Warriors, Tomb Guard. All these guys are full health that I've been listing off. Not over by any means, but it definitely looks like it's going to be an uphill battle for the Dark Elves from here. Tomb Guard getting focused by these repeater crossbows. They have silver shields, so they will block 55% of that incoming damage as long as it's coming in from the left or the front, which it currently is. And it looks like Malekith is desperately trying to get them to turn around and get distracted by him so he can get some of those rear shots off. Oh, and there it goes. Yeah. This is looking pretty rough right now. I don't know if the Dark Elves have what it takes to bring it back. The Necrosphinx of Usep, still very healthy. Archon healthy. Tomb Scorpions both very healthy. The repeater crossbows, however, very high on ammunition. And as long as they are microed well, they can win it out. Just lay down so much power, firepower. Over here, going to see the Dark Elves slowly but surely win this flank. But here comes the Necrosphinx. And that can completely change the pace of this fight. Also, looks like we're going to be seeing a summon of Ushabti here coming in, and look at this. The Tomb Kings are going to be like, I'm not going to be chasing these Dark Elf forces. I'm going to turn around and trap these ones and kill them off completely. Couldn't agree with that decision more. These guys with their physical resistance will be very susceptible to the magical damage of the Sphinx of Usep. And yeah, the Ushabti are just going to be over here chipping away at the Sisters of Slaughter. So, you know, a pretty good pickup from the Tomb Kings there. And at this point in the battle, it's just seeming like it's getting out of hand for the Dark Elves. However, Dark Elves in turn are getting a pretty nice win of their own, as this this Tomb Scorpion is completely singled out from the rest of its forces, meaning the repeater crossbows can fire in on it at their leisure. Although at this point, I would love to see them shift their focus onto this Tomb Guard. The Tomb Guard is chasing these spearmen, and that means they have a lovely opportunity to shoot them in their unprotected flank, but that opportunity has now passed, and Bleak Swords are diving in to pin him in place. This Tomb Scorpion is dead now, so a good pickup from the Dark Elves, and we'll see what happens here as we approach the mid-game. I think this is a lovely opportunity. Repeater crossbows come over here, start pumping these guys full of arrows. Don't worry about the Ushabti. They're about to whittle away since they were summoned after all. These Ushabti, on the other hand, coming in, getting on top of the Cold One Knights, doing a lot of damage. Going to see Word of Pain getting cast down, significantly decreasing the melee attack to 0 for those Ushabti, so they're not going to hit anything. Meanwhile, though, the Repeater crossbows are now unchallenged, and look at the damage they're doing to the Necrosphinx. Oh my god, the Sphinx of Usep is in so much trouble. Oh man, they need to micro this out of here. HitmanFluffy has absolutely got to keep the Necrosphinx alive, and he is just taking so much damage right now. But here he comes, going in on top of Malekith. A Soul Stealer going on top of Malekith as well. Gaze of Malice going to be popped down a little bit off target, but still going to do quite a lot of damage. And at this point, Malekith just needs to pop a Soul Stealer, and then his Repeater crossbow should be able to take out the Necrosphinx of Usep. Oh my god, are we going to see a comeback? Are we going to see a comeback, chat? I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine. But the Tomb Kings still have the balance of power in their favor. But the Repeater crossbows, as I mentioned earlier, just so much damage potential. And the Tomb Kings really needed to prioritize getting them off of the map, because this late game is when they become the most threatening, because the Tomb Kings have absolutely no range units, no mobility units capable of taking these guys down. Ushabti getting just murdered by the Repeater crossbows, and they're still pretty healthy on ammo, but I would recommend to them to, you know, make sure they save enough for that Necrosphinx of Usep, because that's going to be the real win condition for this battle. But here they come, going to save some ammunition by doing a rear charge on these Skeleton Warriors, and oh my god, guys, balance of power is still saying it's the Tomb Kings match, probably because there's a Tomb Scorpion way out of position over here. I didn't even notice that. Look how far away he is. Oh no, that's a huge problem. And in comes the fire from the Repeater crossbows, and I think the Tomb Kings are about to lose this. Yeah, this is it. They're going to get this guy shot down. Archon's going to be all by his lonesome. And then from there, you know, Malekith and his Repeater crossbows can win the day, as they just have to worry about dealing with that Tomb Scorpion. And look at this. It's down to 450 HP. The Repeater crossbows need to be taken off fire at will if they are on it. Stop firing at Archon. Just come finish off this Necrosphinx. Actually, it's crumbling now. It is crumbling out of existence. Archon needs to regroup. Give this guy a leadership buff. Otherwise, he's just going to fade away out of existence. And it will be a Dark Elf victory. And what a comeback. Oh my god. 149. Yeah, the Necrosphinx is just going to crumble out of existence. There it goes. Meanwhile, Archon the Black coming into combat. These ones out of ammunition, so they will die off. But yeah, crumbling. There goes the Necrosphinx of Usep in dramatic fashion. Gonna die over. And now it's just a Tomb Scorpion and Archon versus the world. And Soul Stealer going down on Archon already. Yeah, now Malekith is coming in. And what a comeback to Croissant. I thought he was dead in the water there, but damn, that was a really good combat, just taking advantage of some misplays, I believe, from HitmanFluffy there. But yeah, definitely nothing to take away from that victory, because I mean, yeah, Malekith really coming back from a very big deficit to win this game. Yep, just focusing down Archon with the Repeater crossbows, and that's going to be a Pyrrhic victory for the Dark Elves. Damn. damn. That was a good fight. That was a really good fight.